Could you walk by a child living on the street and do nothing? Just walk by an abused and abandoned child. It's unthinkable, but it happens every day across America. We don't realize it because they're teens and don't look like children. But they're just as helpless as any child. Don't walk by. Do something.
There is a house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls and window sills, tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel this is a place where I feel at home.
Yeah, 5 years, going on 6 years. I've been coming using the access for 4 years, probably solid now. And I'm telling you, I've screwed up big time, and they see me screw up big time. But yet, they still here help me out. They don't care who you are or what you are, what race, what anything. Arms wide open, brother. It's like big brother, big sister here.
Branches were sown by the color of green. The ground had a rose then past its knees. By the cracks of his skin,
I just got into the lifestyle of it was better for me on the streets. I guess it was safer. I felt better. And after I did it for a little bit, it just became the everyday norm. Just like kids going to high school, that's their everyday norm. Well, living on the streets was my norm, and I was comfortable. And I hated asking people for money. I thought it was so degrading, and I hated the comments that I would get, people spitting on me. I mean, the fact of the matter is that everybody that I hang around with personally in my little social group, all of us want off the streets. All of it, nobody likes their situation. It's not something fun, that's a choice, you know? Like, I've never really had any sense of family in my life. I've got friends, but I don't put too much stock in people either way.
Individuals who may not feel comfortable accessing roof services in the actual building, or they're not able to access roof services in the actual building. We offer them a link that they can still be connected with us, and we can still assist them with whatever they need.
It could be apartment searching if they haven't had experience dealing with landlords before. It could be court dates. A lot of them don't have somebody to be there with them, so we'll be there as support. Registering for school, OW appointments, and then just bringing them food and drinks and personal hygiene stuff to the streets.
Was really along the lines of, well, if they're youth and they're homeless, they're criminals, they're bad, they're doing crime, and that's not true. I mean, that absolutely is not the case at all. These are good kids that have found themselves into situations that, you know, not by their making by any stretch of the imagination, but some found themselves needing support.
Just because I'm hurting doesn't mean I'm hurt. Doesn't mean.
When it comes to experience, I've had some experience dealing with youth as a camp counselor. It was a few years back now, but I think that will benefit me in terms of knowing how to address certain situations, maybe some problems, because this placement is going to be really new for me. I think it'll be mostly personal values that will help me along the way.
Please, madam, I ain't lost, just wondering.
So for interacting, there's probably going to be some trust issues, so I'm hoping that I can learn to interact at a level where maybe they can get to know me, and maybe the more they see me around there, then the more they'll realize I'm there to stay and that they can talk to me and they can open up to me. So when it comes to learning, this is basically all really new to me, but I really feel like I'm ready for the challenge, and I know that no matter the outcome, I know that it's going to be a positive one, and I'm really looking forward to the placement already.
I love her to see it.
My beliefs about the social issue of homelessness basically come from just stepping outside, and you know, every time I see it, I can't help but feel a little bit helpless.
People and the government, everybody take.
And then I also look at where I come from, and I look at my friends, and I know that I have it really good. That I've grown up in a pretty privileged home, and it just upsets me that there are kids out there who don't have the same opportunities. And the mission of this organization is extremely important to me because I know how far a little can go. I don't know what living on the streets is like, but I can only imagine, and it's not a very pleasant idea at all.
This is Jack Thomas. Today, someone almost brought Jack something to eat. Someone almost drove him to a shelter. And someone else almost brought him a warm blanket. And Jack Thomas? Well, he almost made it through the night.